Hello everyone, welcome back. So, we're still little drunk from last episode. Me and Thistle here, we're about to start looking around for some alchemy ingredients. I'm going to figure out how to make a health potion. And we're going to try to continue down our road to find Lucine. We, last episode, we tried to go get an ego, did not have enough money to bribe the guard. Started our travels, and pretty quickly realized that I'm no match for many things, including wolves. Apparently, I'm terrified of even the wolves now. So, it's alright though. We got Thistle, and he can't fight, but he can find us some ingredients. So we're gonna have him go find one. Let's see what he gets. Although there is still a few around here, so I wonder if he's gonna lead us to that. Are you stuck or are you getting something? I feel like he just brought us to this. Did you get us one? I can't tell if he... Okay, I think he was just bringing us to the stuff that's hanging around here. So, we're going to collect a little bit that I haven't yet. And then, I don't think we have anything to make a health potion with. Be kind of cool if we did, but some firewood, why not? Then this fortify health potion doesn't actually heal, and it does quite the opposite. So yeah, 0 points. What the hell is with that? Let's go to ingredients. Let's try it. Okay, never mind. You know what? Let's do the old-fashioned way. Let's just eat these and see what we get. That. All right. Well, it didn't kill us, but sure sounds like we're dying. Okay. Get some milk. There we go. What's in here? Some apples. Ooh, crates. Don't need that. Don't need that. Cabbage, there we go. If only we had somewhere to cook this. More firewood. We really don't need that. Some carrots. There we go. Canis root. I know we can make, was it canis root and imp stool? Makes like potions of invisibility or something? I'm pretty sure. Alright. We got a couple notes and books from, or a note and a book from here. We will read that at some point. I'm going to start collecting books after I get some sort of follower. What's their word? Alright. Can you just carry... What can you carry? I really wish it showed how much weight you could carry. Let's see. Yeah, so you can't carry much. You can carry some ingredients, though. Yeah, that'll help. There we go. You'll be my little traveling ingredient pouch. Alright, so was a Nordic woman down the road here, as well as some wolves. This looks like Legion, so they should be friendly. Oh, they killed the wolves. Hey!
Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
I mean, I don't, but I'll go down there. Cool. I really wish you guys were going the other way, but I guess at least they killed the wolves. Okay, I thought something was up there. Yeah, there's some Nordic woman over here. We're gonna see if we can kill her this time, or maybe intimidate her. I was gonna try to do a heavy magic playthrough, but magic in this is just difficult. Smithing, we really want to get up. Jeez. I guess destruction? Yeah, let's try it. And I think the rest will just save for now. So does it cost? Costs considerably less, actually. So yeah. You know, if I can get the jump on her, probably. Actually, I don't even see her here. Okay, cool. Oh no. Yes. Are we still drunk, or is it just foggy? I think we're still drunk. Alcohol, yeah. Another 2 minutes. Jesus. Okay, never mind. We are inebriated for a little bit longer. You look friendly.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested.
I saw skooma. What you got for sale?
Take a look.
Let's see. Wow, that is a long description. One-handed weapons do 50% more damage for 120 seconds. Two-handed weapons do 50% more damage. Unarmed attacks do an additional 15. Magicka by 10 points for 500 seconds. Okay, yeah, we're good on that. Thank you. Oh, we can sell them quite a bit. We can sell them these, it's not worth anything, though. God damn it. We don't really need this brandy. And then I don't think we really need these gems, honestly. Although we can make those into, jewelry. So, that
Alright, then.
might be the way to go. You know what? Come here, rabbit. Flowers. Fuck, I missed. Oh, shit. Sorry, Thistle. You didn't see that. That looks like a place that we're not going. Oh my god. Alright, almost to, I say almost to Falkreath, but we're, like, a little over halfway there. As long as we don't run into anything at all. Honestly, I'm surprised that rabbit didn't murder us. The one cool thing about survival, not being able to fast travel, is you do get to see more of the world. Like, I feel like, you know, just running across it once, discovering locations, and then fast traveling all the time, you don't really get to see what the world's like. But on the other hand, you have to walk fucking everywhere. Although I think this collection has some sort of improved horses mod. Speaking of horses, hey! Okay, it's considered...
Danger's about, I can tell. Be cautious.
What the fuck is going on? Oh shit, hi! Okay, that's what I thought. Everything's just a little blurry though, so I couldn't quite tell. Oh Jesus, run, 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 run. Please not now. Oh, they got bows. Okay. Okay, it's cool. It's cool. I can run. I can get out of this. I can get out of this. Oh, okay. Thank God it's not blurring anymore. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Well, they're not close. Okay, cool. They backed off. We gotta get rid of this this Imperial armor. I can't remember if Valkyrie is Stormcloak or Imperial. Well, this is Helgen. So we finally made it to Helgen. Yeah, we gotta get some different clothes. All those places are probably full of bandits. And my experience with bandits has not been good. I guess... God, I mean, Riverwood's not that far. Although Falkreath is pretty close, too. So, I mean, if we just... I feel like they're Imperial. Like, they're more on that side of it. If not, we can just be naked. But, you know. There's Thistle. Alright. I guess I'll save a little bit outside the city, just in case. But... yeah, so from the little bit of... the little bit that I know of Lucine is he's not really a fighter, at least to start. He's basically gonna be... it's gonna be two of us, just completely... incompetent buffoons running around getting murdered by anything and everything. Pretty sure this is a little ambush place. Like, if I open that chest, I'm gonna get ambushed. Can I just cook, please? I guess let's get warm real quick. I mean, I'll take the health potion. I'm pretty sure if I open this chest, they're gonna spawn.
Huh?
Yep.
Over here.
Hey! Oh, I saw a bear trap. Woo! I don't know how we missed it. Yeah, this is great. I run from everything. I don't even know how we killed that one Stormcloak lady. Rija, whatever the hell her name was. It must have been the weakest possible character in the game besides us. Getting a little closer. I can't tell if this is a bandit trap or part of the city. This is probably definitely a bandit trap. That looks like a bandit. So we're gonna go around. Even though they see us. Yep. Hi there. Don't mind me. I'm staying away. Okay. Yeah, so I know I mentioned that stealth is a lot harder. You get detected for everything. They also seem to have much better aim. Wow. Okay, I think we're safe. Not safe, but for now. Okay, we're so close. Thank God. Alright, so save real quick. In case this is a Stormcloak city. That looks Stormcloakish. Hi.
That's some fine Imperial armor you've got there.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
Just my luck. Stuck in the sticks here.
Okay, cool. So it's an Imperial City. We still gotta get different clothes. So I know he's in the inn. He's in the inn, which is right here.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Yep, everyone stand up at once, please. Is that you? No.
What are you doing that for?
Shut the hell up. Hey, Lucine.
Excuse me, sir. I don't normally do this, but, have you got a moment to talk?
Absolutely.
Marvelous. My name is Lucian Flavius. I'm a scientist, philosopher, amateur wizard, and something of a musician, though I suppose that's more of a hobby.
Oh, hi. I'm glad
I
to
couldn't
meet
help
you.
noticing that
I was
you
wondering if
seem...
you-
How can I put this? Well acquainted with the less savoury side of Skyrim?
Yeah, I've seen a thing or two.
As a matter of fact, I do. I'm here in Skyrim on an expedition, academic mainly. I find the province simply fascinating. The flora, the fauna, the ruins, both Dwemer and Nordic, the architecture, the politics. Trouble is, I'm really not much of a fighter. I know a few spells and can just about swing a sword, but beyond that, I'm pretty useless in combat.
Just like
Skyrim's
me.
no place for a milk drinker like me. Not on my own, anyway. So, I'm looking for someone to travel with.
Yeah, go on.
I suppose what I'm asking is, would you awfully mind if I tag along? I will of course compensate you most handsomely for putting up with me.
How much we talking?
Oh, shall we say 300 septims up front? After that, I'll top you up every time we come across something useful to my research. At your discretion, of course. No obligations, save that you take me with you, and assist in keeping me alive wherever possible.
Yeah, sounds like a deal.
Oh, splendid. Here's your gold. This is going to be quite the adventure.
I'm Salsa Sammy.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Lead on.
What the hell? Thing has some bass.
Another day in this graveyard.
That's cool as hell.
Place to be, Boland.
Okay. Oh, fuck, he stopped. Whatever.
We could be fighting.
Go back to the
taking
drums.
Nordland.
Valkyrie is our home, a place where we have good jobs under a
Okay,
good Jarl.
so there's
And
no
when
one up
war
here.
comes to
There's
us,
no one
we
up here,
stay
right?
put.
Watch this.
I really like your robe.
Careful
Why
how
does-
you say those words, girl. You know not what you speak.
What? Okay. It shows I'm seen. Does it not? Like, okay, let me go to where I know I'm seen.
And if you have something to say to me, Boland, say it. Don't just stand there looking stupid. Figures. Then again, I suppose I should commend you for having the ability to stand. The speaking part will have to come during the next
Oh, okay, cool. No
evolutionary
one saw.
cycle.
Keep them coming and keep them strong, Valga.
Will do.
A septum.
Henrietta, dear, I don't want you
More
talking to the
septums.
lady in black.
Why not? She's nice.
You'll know when you're older.
The way this war is going, you'll soon have plenty of veterans like me to buy drinks. The way this war is going, there might not be anyone left to drink soon.
Got an iron helmet. No one's gonna see me? Okay, cool.
What can
Lucine!
I do for you?
Here.
Go ahead. Load me up.
There you go.
On we go.
Give you a little protection. It's not as cool as the deep base one, but... What time is it? 10 p.m.
Sure, I might have some dirt in my past.
Can we
but that's
cook,
just ancient
please?
history. You know what I mean?
No, I guess not. Do you have
Welcome
any food?
To Dead Man. If you want a place to spend the night, let me know. I keep the inn. I'll rent. Take a look.
Yeah, finish some chop and stew. I guess I'll sell you all the raw food I have for basically nothing. God damn. Whatever.
You hear any?
Chop and
See
stew.
gossip in town? Be sure
Cool.
to share.
Alright, so I guess I'll wait till the morning.
Look, a snowflake. Look, another snowflake.
Really don't want to wait, but... Alright, so let's see what's on the missive board. So, collect salmon meat, deliver letter, deliver weapon, gather iron ore, hunt fugitive, hunt thief, hunt vampire. No thank you, you will get murdered. We can deliver a letter. Okay, cool. Let's go. Probably won't get paid much, but you know, it's a little something. Gets us some money. Maybe we can buy some armor.
Kinda catchy.
Okay, I think we're good. Oh, there's so many weapons. Fuck yeah, Lucine. Steal this shit. Battle axe. I feel like giving him a battle axe might be the move. Or a warhammer. Oh shit, hi there. That's the vampire.
Is there something I can do for you?
You look rather
It
pale.
would seem so.
I mean, I found the vampire.
Hmm.
So, can I just kill her? We can try. This might be a little easier than I thought.
Is there... I smell blood.
Should be good.
Oh, yeah, we're going down.
I didn't think you had the stomach for it. Hello? Who's there?
Get him! Kill him!
Yo, Lucine, you could really help out right now.
Someone do something.
She's stuck? Okay, there we go.
Skyrim is ours.
No, it's not. Maybe I should have collected the
Shadows,
bounty
take
first? I don't... Ah, I missed. Oh, wow, just one-tapped him. Da. Store health. Okay, these do nothing. Okay, I'm gonna take them anyways. Man, I don't, ice isn't really gonna do anything, right? Fight something fire, that helped. Oh, I don't. Alright, I gotta just... Sword.
Somebody help.
No! Did it not save in the watchtower?
I really like your robe.
careful
Oh,
where
God
you say
damn
those
it.
words, girl.
Whatever.
You know not what you speak.
Okay, so yeah, we're...
I can't
I mean, I'm
believe you let
surprised
provincials like you wander
we did
Skyrim.
as much damage as
And
we
I
did.
can't believe they let cretins like
Sure, I
you
might have some
run the
dirt in my
sawmill.
past, but
It's
that's
a
just
miracle you
ancient
still have all
history.
the knobby
You know
potatoes
what I mean?
you call fingers.
Alright.
Keep them coming and keep them strong, Valga.
Oh, I forgot to grab the helmet. Whatever, it's fine. Whoop. Okay, cool. So, I guess we'll just deliver that letter. Get whatever we can for now.
We do this for the good of Skyrim and her people. Never forget.
Letter. Cool, there we go. And we'll just not try to murder that vampire. Yet. Yet. I mean, I guess... God, I don't know. Oh, the stew. We can eat that. Okay, that's probably what's weighing us down. Oh, we didn't even buy it. Okay. Jug of milk? Sure, why not? All those meats weighing us down. Do you want to discard? No. I'll take it. We can drop this bowl. All this firewood, definitely. Warhammer. Alright.
What can I do for you? Of course.
Yeah, there you go. A slightly better weapon. There we go.
I'll be right behind you.
See, it looks Stormcloak-ish. But I guess it's not. Workbench, anvil. Can we even... Oh, we could if we had leather, I guess. Iron ingots. Actually, can we steal these? Go, we're good.
What do you need?
Just give this to him.
Sure, let's trade.
There we go. You can actually hold on to our pelts as well.
On we go.
Cool. Am I going up here? Am I talking?
How can I help you?
That's Lucine. Am I talking to you?
Bye for now.
On the road.
Okay, cool. That scared me. We're going in here. There we go. Where is this leather? Okay. Yeah, see, this is Stormcloak armor, so, I mean, I'm glad they're not attacking me, but I don't know why everyone else was. Am I going upstairs? Seems like it. I've got no idea where this is trying to take me. Okay, so not in this tower. Oh, I'm gonna die. Wait, unless I can make it over here. Okay, cool. Here we go.
The god Arche was...
It's you.
Hello, my child. Arche watch over you.
Here for the delivery job.
Of course.
Cool. I was hoping he would sell some sort of spells.
He willingly
Oh well.
gave up this existence that we might better understand the vagaries of life.
How far are we going for this? I guess that's not terrible. We got 2 days to do it. 2 in-game days. Alright, let's save. And then let's get walking. Me and Lucine are gonna have to start doing the little bitch work. Running, making deliveries. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do with that. Whose house is this? Some high hall? Right across from this. No enemies in here? Cool. How is this stealing? It... No one can see me. Okay, here you go.
How are you doing? Sure, I'll carry what I can.
At this point, he's gonna be stronger than us. That's fine. He can do all the fighting. And then this lantern. How does?
Let's get
okay,
going
cool.
before we
so
freeze
you'll
to death.
carry our light. I don't really want to carry it. All right. Looks like we're going a little off-roading. Okay, here we go. Oh shit! Hi there. Staying away, don't worry. Okay. Lucine? Lucine, please catch up. I'm scared. I like all of this. The signs, the lights along the major roads. Just makes sense. It just works, as Todd Howard would say. We will go this way. Are we back on the road that we came here on? No, I think we can't. Yeah, we came through here. Alright, so let's get up to this lake. I guess it's not terribly far. There's either bandits or Draugr here. Oh, what the hell is... Where are we? I don't think I've ever been here. Did not realize there was a town just out here. What fucking town is this? Little Vivek. Yep. This is cool. This seems new, but man, or I just have not explored Skyrim as much as I previously thought. Where the hell is the entrance to this house? Here we go. Yeah, it's breaking in, so we gotta wait. Got a very bad feeling about waiting. Really? They seem peaceful here. Yeah, they seem fine. cuisine, right? I mean, we can just cook while we're waiting. Never mind. We, can we not cook anything? Because we don't have salt. God damn it. Alright. Shit, I forgot salt. It's gonna be super important. Well. And we can't make, oh, we can make leather now. Cool. Oh, out of our armor. Well, that kind of sucks. I mean, I guess at least we can make leather. Just not with the pelts. I really can't wait. I can't sleep in the bed. So we've really just gotta... It's 12 a.m. I cannot wait till the morning. There's no way. Hey there. You a hunter? Are you friendly?
Something you need, traveler?
Why is it... Why can I not talk to you? Hold on. It's because we're in the water.
Something you need, traveler?
Yeah, I would like to talk to you. Alright, this whole place is starting to seem a little more sus.
Something you need, traveler?
I guess not. Is this another house, or is this like an inn? Actually, can I sleep here, please? Nope, it's a trade house. Okay, there we go. We can wait 8 hours. Cool. We are starving though. So, bread. Yeah, we're gonna have to go find... We can eat these apples. Okay, there we go, we're good. The hell was... What the fuck is that? Oh, that looks like something I do not want to be a part of. Dear God. Can I go in here now? No? Hey.
What can I do for you?
Oh, these are all vampires. Okay. But you need help?
Yeah, actually, if you're looking for work. We're running low on lumber, but I don't have time to run to the Riverwood mill myself. Mind dropping off an order there for me?
No problem.
Great. Just drop it off in the order chest by the mill. And next time you drop by, I'll have some septums for you.
I mean, I kind of need to talk to whoever's in here. But I guess I can't. Can I talk to you now?
Something you need, traveler? Need? No. Desire, perhaps, if you think yourself a warrior.
Not really.
A group of bandits has been plaguing the woods nearby for weeks, sniffing for weakness. I made sure they found only arrows, yet still they linger. I cannot leave the village and hunt them if they are watching, but you could in my place.
Yeah, man.
Good.
I mean, I'm sure he'll
You have
pay
my
me,
thanks.
right?
I'll mark their last known location on your map. The leader wears an orcish helm. Bring it to me as proof. I will know if it is his.
Alright. Well... I would really enjoy if whoever this is would come out of their house.
What can I do for you?
What you be doing over here, guys? Got a little stash going on? Hmm? Okay, I don't think this guy's gonna come out of his house. I guess we can wait for another hour. See what happens. Another person.
What's
It's
this?
a whole lot of vampires
new
here.
Visitor to Rathvasi Canton? Welcome, welcome.
Jesus.
As I'm sure you know, Little Vivek's namesake consisted of floating structures called cantons connected by bridges. Thusly, it is only natural to call our islands cantons in their honor. It's just so wonderfully poetic, is it not?
I can still hear the explosions in the background. You need help with anything?
A busy man like myself could always use aid. That's why I issue many proclamations to Little Vivek citizens to make sure they're contributing. In fact, I have a splendid idea. I can't be bothered to spend all that time delivering proclamations, so why don't you become my official courier and deliver them for me?
Of course, why not?
Marvelous. Just deliver these proclamations to Celis and Drathil, Torin DeRosa and Bowron, and report to me when you've finished.
Are those all people here? I don't think it is. Oh my god, he finally came outside, thank god. You have a letter. Hey, are you serious right now? Oh my god. Alright, yeah. I mean, all we really did was deliver a letter, I guess. Okay, those explosions have not stopped. Are these all people here? Okay, they're all people here, so...
What can I do for you?
Got a proclamation for you.
Oh, do you? Perfect. I could use a good laugh.
Okay. We're literally down to just courier status at this point. Alright, whoever is over there, either that guy keeps missing, or he's got 6 million health.
No.
Oh, okay, so he just doesn't even want it. And then where's the other ones? Orders. Okay, then we gotta go deliver this one. Hey!
Welcome to Salisa's Trade House. What can I do for you?
There you go.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. He can't even deliver his little ego droppings himself anymore. Bayazura, if only you could sell hot air, we'd be the wealthiest village in Skyrim.
Can I see what you have
Sure.
for sale?
Take a look around.
Oh, thank God. Do you have some sort of armor? Preferably not heavy armor, but... I don't know. Let's see. I got some weapons. I can sell the sword. Yeah, why not? These you won't buy for anything, because they don't do anything. Buy these goblets, though? Alright. I mean, we can't make jewelry yet, so we might as well just sell these. Alright, how are we doing on gold? We're actually doing pretty well on gold. We get a bit more, we can hitch a ride back to Solitude. Or Riften, not Solitude.
I've got some great ideas for potions you could make. Want to hear? Oh, of course you do. Idea 1. A potion that gives you an extra arm. Handy, right?
Good joke, haha. Alright, I thought he was actually about to give us, like, some sort of recipe. Yeah, you can just go upstairs. I'll watch the shop. I don't think she's gonna make it upstairs. Scourge of the Great. Oh, that's the book. Alright, I guess let's go talk to that guy. Get paid for delivering his little decrees. Hey, bud.
Welcome back to Rathvasi Canton, traveler.
Yeah, I delivered him.
Well done, my faithful courier. You have the makings of a fine vassal indeed.
I'm sorry, what? You didn't pay me, god damn it. Alright, I should start asking for money. Well, God, let's go. Yeah, we're not getting that, that necklace. Riverwood Mill. I mean, I guess it's kind of far, though. Yeah, let's go. It'd be cool if we could use these boats. You're gonna be hostile, aren't you? Why am I stuck? There we go. Pretty sure you're gonna be hostile. Hey, bud, just coming to talk to you. Oh, no,
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
What you
Take
got?
a look.
Nothing, nothing cooked. Yeah, you won't even pay me.
Someone do something!
For what? It's a, what is that, a goose? Right? Or am I stupid? It's a goose, right? Duck? I don't fucking know. Yeah, we're not going that way. No, thank you. Oh, mud crabs. Wonderful. Wonderful. Nope. 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 Just gonna swim away. Very slowly swim away. Catch some dragonflies. Oh, slaughterfish. Nope. What the hell are these? How did... I'm hearing a lot of scary noises right now. What the hell is going on? Oh, zombie.
That's
Hold on,
how a
bud.
true Nord fights.
Hey, good work.
Somebody help.
I'm here. Don't worry. Me and, Lucian. Lucian? Oh, God. Alright. You know what? Never mind. We're not doing any of this. We're just gonna leave. Alright, so I guess we'll end up going to, Riverwood. Also, fuck that. Bunch of bandits up there. Don't think we're gonna be able to take them right now. We really just need some sort of good armor. Well, that and health. We've got basically no health. Or even just some way of healing. Is that an... That's an imp. Alright, I don't think these things are too hard. Hey, come on. Whoop. 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 There we go. Alright, yep, you charge in first. You start taking hits.
Ah!
Wow, he, Jesus. How is he level 10? I'm level, what, 1? Yeah, we'll take it. Cool. Let's take these flowers. Bone meal, why not? There we go. Yep. Alright, and then I gotta relearn what all these things do. Thistle, my ingredients. Thank you. There we go. Alright. So damage stamina. No idea what it does. Store stamina. Salt. Fuck, I wasn't supposed to eat the salt. Oh, jeez. I'm not gonna die, right? We're good? So, fortify health with...
Mage, warrior, or thief? Tough choice. Why can't we be all
Yeah, but
three?
it's not gonna actually do anything. Make it? Nope, does nothing. Resist frost. Resist frost. 0%? What the hell? Alright. Where's alchemy? Here we go. So... you can now craft potions. I could craft potions before. They just didn't do anything. Yeah, we're good on that. And then... I guess speech for now, since it's probably how we're going to be getting most of our equipment. Can't actually craft anything, nor can we really fight. Alright, so if I do... let's just see what it makes. Nothing. There we go. Fortify one-handed. Nothing. Oh, shit. Some restore magicka. That's not bad. There we go. I feel like we did that. Nothing. Resist frost. Nothing. More of that. Nothing. Alright, and we're going to save that Canis root. An hour and a half has passed. Yeah, there's... and anytime you, like, loot anything... I'm sure you guys have seen it up in the top left. Anytime you loot, pick anything up, search something, make potions, craft something, it'll say, like, oh, a few minutes have passed. Or, in that case, if you make a shit ton of potions, an hour and a half. Alright, we're almost to Riverwood. Riverwood is Imperial, so we're safe. Well, it's a little bit of both, but I feel like it's more Imperial. Because it's, you know, Whiterun's province. Ah, shit. Alright. You got your thing ready? Come on over here. See what happens. God, my health is low. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Nope, never. No, we're not. No, we're not.
This is proper exciting.
Woo! Alright, we actually killed something. Let's go. Although I'm sure if he would have actually hit me on that jump, I'd be dead. I love the whatever mods are in this collection to redo like all the cities and towns. I love it. It's very well done. They look great. It's such little stuff that it adds, but it's great.
I have a letter here for you.
I understand.
Looks like that's it. I gotta go.
Hey, bud.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. You looking for a new blade?
I guess so. You need some help around the forge?
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger?
So he's gonna ask us to make this iron dagger that we
Go
can't
ahead.
make. So what you got for sale?
Weapons and armor.
Hide armor. It's, yeah, not going to be as well as the stuff we have now, but wearing Imperial stuff is just going to kind of screw us over. But we don't even have the gold for it. God, let's sell, we can sell you jewelry, so let's do that. We gotta wear that. What's that? Weapons? Nothing really. Then I'll hold on to the stuff you gave me. Alright. So I guess let's get to...
Yes?
So I tried this in my last playthrough. I came through here, tried to get Faendal as a follower, but it wouldn't allow it. Who the hell are you?
Ah, another stranger passing through Riverwood. Off on the next adventure, hmm?
Yeah, something like that.
Fair enough. But if you're seeking excitement and riches, this ain't the place, I'm afraid. Riverwood does have its charms, but I imagine they're not quite what you're looking for.
Yeah, this why not the sawmill.
Faendal and Sven keep things interesting from day to day with their bickering. But it's not all bad. It's peaceful, quiet. The most exciting thing to happen here in recent memory was a drunken brawl over 2 cheese wheels and a chicken. It must be a Nord thing. In any case, I'm glad to have some time, and more importantly, respite from the world.
God. Okay, what brought you?
Here's the same as anywhere else, I suppose. Why not?
You just don't seem...
Riverwood type? It's okay, stranger. I know what you mean. You're correct. I am no farmhand or errand boy. I am, or was, a soldier. But that life is behind me now. I've taken a few beatings in my time.
Sounds like a story.
You've got a good sense for it, that's for sure. I can tell you, if you'd like. But let's get somewhere more comfortable first. Come, follow me.
More comfortable? We're gonna get jumped, aren't we? We're saving the game. Lucine, be ready. More comfortable? What the hell? Okay, is this more comfortable?
Have you heard the rumors?
No.
They've got Stendar's hammer itself
this
on
is...
display at the Dwemer Museum over in Markarth.
You walked 1 foot away. Alright.
Let's make this absolutely clear. I don't know who you are or how you found me, but if you try anything, I will kill you. The Dominion pays well, of that I have no doubt. But even a cripple can still hold a blade.
Yeah, you think I'm with the fuck?
Mercenaries come in many guises, so you'll have to forgive me for not taking you at your word. How much did they pay you, Your weight in jewels? The promise of an emissary's position? You're an idiot if you think the Dominion keeps its word.
What the hell are you talking about, dude?
By what right do you invoke rank, stranger? What do you know of war and sacrifice?
I mean, to be fair, nothing. Every day's a battle. I go where the road takes me.
Fair enough. But if you haven't chosen a side yet, you will soon. No one will be able to escape the coming war. But you seem like an alright sort. Come, let's grab a seat and I can tell you anything you want. Frankly,
what the fuck?
Oh, my leg has started acting up again.
What the actual... Okay. Alright, yeah, you know what? I do have
I hope
questions.
you'll not begrudge a veteran for being careful, but it pays to look out for one's enemies, no matter how long it's been.
You don't think you were being a bit paranoid?
No. If there's anything I know for certain, it's that the Thalmor never forget those who cross them. Even a sleepy village like Riverwood can attract unwanted attention, if you're not careful.
What did you do to the Dominion?
The better question is, what didn't we do? I'm from a small hamlet on the edge of Alakir. Conditions could be worse than Morrowind at times, But it was honest, and life made sense.
Sound like you miss it.
But there's too much bad blood there now. Too many bad memories. Not just me, but for us all.
What changed?
The Dominion, of course. I was still half a boy at that age. Bull-headed, rash. But I wanted to make a difference. Help the fight against elven supremacy. Ugh. Valmore forces were already in Hammerfell before the Great War had officially started. So I began working with a local band across the Alakir. Must have been quite a shock to the elves. To come from lush grasslands and comfort to nothing but desolate wastes as far as the eye can see. Lutes and poetry weren't going to be much help there. There's an old saying that the sands swallow all. We'd use the storms to cover our approach, and strike quickly before they had a chance to react. Most of us were just pulled from local settlements. Men and women that had been thrown into warfare with only basic martial training. But we made it work. Fought as hard as anything to keep our home.
Were you successful?
For a time. We had some close calls, and magic is always an unknown in combat. But we fought hard. Won a few victories. Even joined a battle near the entrance of Montelion. That was chaos if I ever saw it. Soon enough, the locals who had barely learned to hold the right end of a blade were veterans. Forged through blood and war.
I prefer magic. Weapons can only do so much against raw power. Mage, is that because I... How the hell's it know I'm a... Yeah, sure.
Magic is useful enough in a support role. Healing or clearing rubble. But it's wild. One wrong move, one poorly timed shot, and that advantage is wasted. And no amount of spells can stop a sword to the belly. Perhaps I'm just traditional, but I'll take a saber in hand over a spell any day.
What happened next?
Good soldiers are worth their weight in gold. Soon enough, we went our separate ways, summoned off to different patrols. The war was gripping all of Tamriel by this point, and even the nobles understood that we couldn't be getting much help from the outside. I had taken a poison arrow during one of the last night raids, and was recovering in Sentinel. A short respite from battle, but a welcome one. As any soldier can tell you, you take whatever sleep you can get. A lot of wounded in the city, but the guard kept it together, and the Dominion off our backs.
But that wasn't the end
No.
for you.
In fact, it was quite the opposite. While recovering and visiting some friends, I was approached by one of the forebears. The siege had recently been broken, and finally it seemed like the two were going to get their heads out of the sand. She was old blood, respected in the city, and as a joint effort with the Crowns, they organized a war band. By Satakal, it seemed someone got the idea that I should be picked to lead them.
It's quite an offer.
It was. Something like that doesn't come around every day. Strictly need to know, armed with the best gear Hammerfell Gold could buy, to strike fear in any who dared to cross into our lands.
And you accepted?
Of course. I may have been injured, but those few weeks hadn't made me go soft. I was eager to get back into the field and tear the Dominion a new one. We shook hands, and the next day I went to meet them. My people. We met in an old ruin beneath the city, only a few guards on hand. Introductions were made, plans laid out, and we toasted, even as Dominion spells pummeled the gates outside. As for my fellows, well, I could tell we were going to get along just fine. We headed out next morning.
What were they like?
Some of the finest men and women I've ever known. War has a tendency to make or break a person, but these ones... I don't know if you fought in a war, traveler. Real war. But if you're lucky, every once in a while, you'll come into contact with someone who just has it. Skill, luck, bit of the gods on their side. I don't know, but each and every one of them was like fury itself in battle. We were the very best Hammerfell had to offer, and we were going to make Thalmor pay their tribute in blood.
Tell me about
The frontal team was led by an enormous Pomarat, gold flecks tinting a mane that had been decades in the making. From what I've heard, they're a rare sight outside of the Khajiit's homeland, but if you saw him fight, you'd understand why I was glad to have him on our side.
A lot of great warriors out there, but few would dare risk locking blades with someone like him. More than once, he'd lean forward and sink his fangs into the enemy's face. Rip their throat out, even.
Jesus.
Thalmor never saw it coming. Outside of battle, though, Saja was a quiet one. He was content to keep watch while the rest of us slept, meditating under the moons.
And, who else?
Alongside Saja and I, there was an old man, Arlund, disgraced son of one of the minor houses, or some such thing. It didn't seem to matter to him, of course, and certainly not us, but by the sands could that man fight. The art has been lost to history for as long as anyone can remember, but he captured even the smallest fragment of what the Arnshai once were. Sword singers. Never seen anyone before or since handle a blade quite like he could. The damn fool could be grouchy, and wave take you if you interrupted his battle preparations. But he was a dear friend. Not content to live out his days in bed, he fought to the last.
And, what about the others?
With the three of us diving into the thick of it, we had support from all sides to protect our flank. First was the Bosmer, Niels. I've never been to Valenwood, but the way he held a bow was a work of art. He was small, but he could use that to his advantage, dropping down before a patrol even had a chance to react. Before he'd even touched the ground, 3 arrows would find their mark. But he was always disappointed it couldn't be 4. A bit mad. He loved taking scalps wherever he could, but he moved like water and saved our hides on more than one occasion. Next was Kara, Altimer battle mage.
And Altmer?
Yes, surprising, no? Fate must have had a sense of humor, sending someone of that caliber into the arms of the Resistance. She could tear any of her kin apart with a spell, and took pleasure in it too. Kara never told us what had brought her from Alinor, but then again, we never asked. She was a firebrand, all right, and gods protect you if you said anything about her heritage or homeland.
But you tolerated her?
Of course. She made her allegiance clear from the moment we met, and we never had any reason to doubt her. It was always very matter-of-fact with her. Anything that needed to be done, got done. She'd crawl out of oblivion itself if it'd get her home back.
And, was there anyone else?
There was Sunvar. I suppose you'd call him our healer, although he personally hated the term. Sure, he knew some restoration magic and could whip up a poultice in the field, but his real skill laid in alchemy. More than once, we'd stop on the road only to find that he wandered off to collect supplies a few leagues back. Oils, poison, explosives, you name it. He had a knack for the stuff, surprising for a Nord. But that was our merry band all around, wasn't it? Finally, there was Tanwin, the only one I knew before the war, but I would prefer not to speak of her.
Okay. That's quite the party.
We were a family of sorts. Any commander can send new blood to their death. I suppose it was a luxury that I could come to know them at all. Trust them. Madness had brought us together, but they were all good people. Honest. Even under difficult conditions, there was never a shred of doubt. I've been fortunate to fight alongside people I'd gladly die for. Even more so, to have walked away from that war at all.
What about your objectives?
It was simple, really. Disrupt Dominion activities wherever we could. At first it was mostly helping protect the roads and the occasional emissary. As the war progressed, we were given more specific tasks. Sabotage and the like. Extinguishing fires, slitting throats as the Thalmor slept, and disappear before the first light. Soon enough, a bit of a legend began to develop. The ghosts of Ban Karai. Deadly wraiths waiting in the reaches of the Alakir.
Did you like the name?
I believe it was the locals that had started the tale. A superstition after patrols no doubt failed to return. It was all nonsense, of course. But as far as we were concerned, anything to shake the Dominion's resolve had its uses. No one, no matter how skilled at tracking, knows the wastes better than my people. And we used that to our advantage. we referred to ourselves by our own name. Enough time has passed that the name is now only that. But once the Resistance only had to utter it to make captured spies cave.
Reputation that was well deserved, I take it? Good fear is the best tactic. Yeah.
We weren't suited to attrition or open warfare. Thousands and thousands charging at each other in an open plain. Our strengths lay in quick, ruthless attacks. Give everything we had and move out before any scouts nearby showed. A fireball to scatter mounted soldiers, arrows from an elevated point. Then the rest of us moved in to clear up. The Thalmor showed no mercy, so why would we show them any in return?
Couldn't you have just talked it out? Did what you needed to.
You understand. Good. Hesitation, empathy. All these things are luxuries. Perhaps things could have gone a different way, but we did what we needed to do. Only nobles in their comfortable manners have the time to debate right and wrong. The rest of us just have to live with it.
But you continued to fight. This guy
Then
has
it seemed like all Tamriel
the
had fought
longest
to a
story.
standstill, but the war just dragged on. Our party was moving around Hammerfell more freely, but we could only be in one place at a time. Let one village burn so you can help protect another. Assault a war party or keep the Thalmor scouts blind. 100 lives or 1,000. Simple choices, but so much more to consider. In any case, that's how it was. One morning, we must have been camped by a small oasis. A rider came charging up. We received letters from Sentinel and other cities before, of course, but this was unexpected.
What did it say?
We had been ordered to a small village on the border with Cyrodiil to await members of the Dominion Command passing through.
Whoever wrote the
Our
script for
contact
this,
was a
bravo,
bald
but
face,
Jesus.
a young Imperial woman by the name of Lavella Dientis. She had been scouting the place out before our arrival.
Must have been wary of walking into a trap.
But the letter was legitimate, and we weren't exactly in a position to refuse with a war going on. Within a couple of days, we had left the wastes of the Alakir behind us and headed for greener pastures.
And what happened next?
When we arrived, it was late at night, but that gave us a bit of time to check the place out. Calling it a village was certainly generous. It was more of a loose collection of hovels than anything else. A couple of houses, a run-down farm on the eastern edges, and your typical tavern to pull it together. Nothing out of the ordinary. Next morning, we headed in and visited the tavern. Our illustrious contact was dressed in finery, playing to bleary-eyed peasants. It was all very surreal.
And what were they like?
Mostly farmers. They appeared to tolerate Dientis' presence as long as she steered clear enough to let them drink in peace. I don't know much about lutes and singing, but she was clearly skilled. Why it was her, someone who'd draw the attention of everyone within 100 leagues as our contact, though, was beyond me. Anyway, despite some misgivings, there was no sign of the Dominion, and the innkeeper's family were decent folk as we settled in.
Did Lavella have any information?
Surprisingly, yes. The letter did turn up something we could use. Dientis told us that a group of emissaries and nobility from Alinor had been traveling with a larger force through the east of Hammerfell. However, the force had split off to move into Skyrim, so these nobles were moving to an encampment in southern Cyrodiil, right into our path.
Good opportunity for some payback.
Exactly. And after trudging through the desert, each and every one of us was eager to take that opportunity.
I can imagine.
Dientis was eager to get it done and leave the place, but we enjoyed some brief respite. Each day we checked the roads, using the woods to stay unseen. Then, well, the time finally came.
What happened?
As I said, the village was no fortress. There were some makeshift stables that could provide cover from arrows, but not a whole lot else. Most of the villagers heeded my warning and left before the Dominion arrived, but the innkeeper was stubborn. Said that he wouldn't move, even if Baal himself was coming. We decided that the best way to draw them out would be to stage an attack in the woods and bring them into the village. Close quarters would be our advantage, and hopefully give us enough time to deal with any spells. Dianthus volunteered to play victim of a bandit attack, a little too eagerly, actually, but she was our best hope for getting their attention. All that was left to do was move into position. I waited inside the inn with Saja and Sunvar to play the part of drunken bandits, getting fat off the latest raid and hopefully enough to get the Dominion's attention.
What about the others?
Arlund was dressed as a blind old traveler, nursing a drink on the ground just outside with Nillis on the roof or the stables nearby. Kara had a Justicar's outfit, so would move in with the rest of the group as they approached the village. Tanwyn, well, she wanted to sit by me, act as the concubine to my dastardly bandit leader.
And did the plan work?
No. Almost from the moment we put it into motion, things began to spin out of control. We had assumed that once we got their attention, the group would move into the village as one. The Ultima work as single parties. They're not suited to scouting or smaller warbands. They use the Barsmur Khajiit for that. Numbers weren't a problem provided we could use the surroundings to our advantage. But it was going to be a tough fight. You can imagine what it was like when two Justicars rode in ahead of the group, just as we were getting ready.
What'd you do?
The only thing we could do. Stick to the plan and hope that Dianthus would draw in the rest of them. All of us knew the risks, knew what we were in for. But when the two Justicars walked in, no one dared to even breathe.
Why didn't you just kill them?
I certainly considered it, but had they managed to get a spell off, it would scatter the rest of the group. Or at the very least, it would blow our disguises trying to deal with the bodies. It wasn't easy, but we had to keep going. The innkeeper could tell something was wrong, but served up the Justicar some drinks. With Satakal's eyes on our side, they'd soon leave or be too drunk to react when we did attack. But those two elves, they decided to come and sit with us instead.
Time for the worst.
I could see that Tanwyn wanted to reach across and throttle them. The Justicars just sat down and struck up a conversation. I remember I kept looking between the door, straining to hear any movement outside, and Saja, who had one hand on their blade. But the Justicars just sat there, ordering more drinks. Maybe they could see we were on edge. Perhaps they just didn't care. Either way, we weren't going anywhere.
How'd you get out of it?
The innkeeper was ready to move at a moment's notice. The Ultima didn't budge. Those of us inside the kept up the act as the Justicars continued to drink and drink. We might have been able to kill them, but it was too much of a risk. Suddenly we heard the bulk of the group moving in. It seemed Dianthus had kept her word after all. With no sign of Nillis or Kara, I assumed they were in position and ready to go. The group had arrived, and after a brief pause, a few of the nobles walked in, ordering some wine that the innkeeper had prepared for them especially. They glanced at Saja out of curiosity, but there was no sign they recognized us.
What about the two sitting at the table?
They were well and truly drunk by that point, having a jest with Sunvar, who was just staring at them, his jaw clenched. The Dominion relaxed, and I could even hear one of the guards outside talking with Arlund.
And what happened next?
A Justicar on the table opposite sat down and pulled down her hood, revealing Kara beneath. She was anxious, but there was no way we could talk without drawing unwanted attention. Something was wrong, and we were in deep. It was going to get bloody. The only question was when.
But you still had the advantage,
Maybe,
right?
but it had been a mistake to draw the Ultima into the tavern. I had underestimated what they'd do. Still, we sat there until one of the nobles came shambling over and started flirting with Tanwyn. Clearly they thought we were simple travelers, and thought to buy a night with her using gold. I kept up the gruff bandit act, giving him some excuse that she was mine or whatever. But he kept pushing. Tanwyn was so tense I thought she was about to snap, but brushed it off. Until the noble leaned forward and put his hand on her thigh. Tanwyn pushed him off of her in disgust, and suddenly, everyone was on their feet.
And what happened next?
I've been lucky enough to walk away from many situations that would have killed another, but nothing could prepare someone for something like that. Perhaps it was our fault for not moving sooner, for not calling the whole thing off. Perhaps it had been doomed from the start. But it doesn't matter. It was too late. The Thalmor were ready to go, the noble indignant at some dog and his whore for refusing the likes of him. There was no turning back. 3 arrows came tearing through the open windows, hitting the drunks and then the noble, right through the throat. As everyone drew their weapons, I threw my weight forwards, flipping the table onto its side as a bolt of electricity crackled against it. That damn innkeeper had managed to time his throws with Kara, using some cheap bottles to throw on the elves while she followed up with a fireball. As the smell of burnt flesh assailed us, Tanwin and I leapt out of the nearest window, with Saja, bloody and enraged, not far behind.
How many were there?
It was better than I was expecting, worse than I hoped. Our Lund stood over 2 soldiers that had been standing guard, but more Thalmor were already running towards us. I could see Nilus on the roof nearby picking off as many as he could, but we were going to be overrun, and there was only one way out. Sunvar stepped out, his hands bloodied from beating one of the drunkard's skulls, with the wounded innkeeper in tow. The heat from behind us was overwhelming, but we drew our weapons to meet the oncoming horde.
Final stand.
I wish it had been. There was no way we'd be able to make it to the trees. The horses the Dominion had arrived on were long gone. We stood back to back, but it was not enough. Our Lund was the first to fall, an arrow through the shoulder, and then a charger's sword. One of the battle mages collapsed the roof under Nilus, and I heard him cry as the soldiers moved in. Sunvar. He fought through the pain, wielding whatever he could get after losing his weapon. He fell with his kinsman, the innkeeper, teeth clenched in a blinding fury as he pushed his fingers as far as he could into a noble's eye sockets. Tanwin and I were protecting each other's flanks, our sabers bloody by elven filth. But no matter how hard we fought, it wasn't enough.
Stay silent.
One by one, I watched my party die, even as more of the Dominion poured into the village ruins. Saja, right until the end, fought like one of the gods themselves. Warhammer, claws, teeth, whatever that damn Khajiit could do. But one of the Justicars blinded him with a flask, and a group of them managed to overwhelm Kara before she could help.
Watching your friends die like that, I can't imagine.
Nor should you. Command is difficult, but we weren't just some garrison out in the wilderness. We were friends, and their deaths are on my hands.
How'd you survive?
Bloodied and near collapsing from exhaustion, I could see some of the Ultimate commanders just standing there on the edge of the village, waiting for us to either submit or die. I received an arrow through my shoulder, and then my leg for my stubbornness, and could no longer fight. Tanwin, she tried to pull my broken arse back to safety, but one of the elves ran her through when her back was turned. The sound of combat died away, and for a few moments we just lay there on the ground, waiting for the end to come. My apologies, traveler. I need a moment, and a drink. What brings you to Riverwood?
Are you serious?
Yes. You'll have to forgive me. It seems retelling this was more difficult than I expected.
Man just trauma dumped
It's been
for
a long time.
Eternity. His entire story, of course.
I could hear Tanwin wheezing. A terrible, airy noise as she breathed through her wounds. The blood was pouring out of me just as fast. As for the Thalmor, they pulled back, but I could hear someone approaching. One of their commanders came into view. At first I thought he was going to finish us off, but he just stood there, his brow furrowed, staring down at us as if he'd never seen a person die before, as if we were objects for him to study. But in the end, there was nothing I could do. I used the last of my strength to pull myself over to where Tanwin was lying. We'd come from the same village, fought for years at each other's side. She managed to squeeze my hand softly, just once, before I heard her breathe her last.
Lucian, now's not the time to be humming, bro.
Possibly. I suppose the hardest part is that I'll never know. She disappeared, never to be heard of again. Perhaps she did keep her word, but was killed herself. Maybe she thought we could deal with the larger force. Maybe the group we were to intercept had changed, or someone tipped them off we were in the area. Or maybe there was no Lavella Diantus. It was a Dominion ruse from the beginning. It doesn't matter anymore. What's done is done.
What happened next?
I awoke to find myself chained to the back of a rusted cage. I was delirious, half dead really, and the agony of losing all of them had taken its toll. But still, somehow I clung to life. It was slow and painful. But as the Dominion crowed over their new prisoner, I began to recover. Eventually, I was handed over to a scouting band and taken to one of the camps.
What was it like after you'd been captured?
Your average prison is usually
Man, you know,
just
for
an
somebody
extension of the
he just
local
met, he
fort
sure is
castle.
sharing quite a lot.
A couple of cells chiseled out of the walls with some guards to patrol it. The Dominion, though, they built them to last. No doubt with magic at their aid. The camps were designed to be in the most hostile areas available, ensuring that if someone did manage to escape, they wouldn't make it on their own. I spent the first few months carefully examining the defenses. It'd be no easy task. Large, reinforced metal barriers, 3 rings deep, kept everyone locked tightly behind them. Spells or explosives would have barely made a dent. And the Justicars were everywhere, always watching. Some people would crack just under the stress. Then there were the beatings, torture, executions. The Dominion prides itself on being cultured and superior, but in reality this is just a facade. They may be even more cruel than the Dwemer.
I can imagine. I'm not sure I want to hear this.
Life in the camps wasn't so bad at first. They bring you just enough food to keep you alive. A mysterious slop that tastes like boiled leather. I was in a bunker with about 100 others. Mostly red guards, but there were some orcs as well. Even a Bosmer, though he didn't last long. As you slowly begin to waste away, the lethargy ensures that prisoners are docile. Then, your biggest enemy is time. But every now and again, there needed to be a reminder of how things worked, the established order. It was a couple of weeks after I'd been captured before I saw this demonstrated. The Justicars came into each bunker in force and pulled us all out in the middle of the night. Some of us didn't even have time to dress, and the Alakir can be very cold at night.
And, what happened?
They brought out a Khajiit. Pathetic little thing. Whimpering and emaciated. They looked like they were close to death as it is. After a short speech from the camp's captain, a group of Justicars set to work on that poor cat. No magic at first, just beating every inch of him. And we just stood there, silent, except for the cries as the Khajiit was beaten to death. That is what the Thalmor had reduced us to.
Jeez, why? What purpose did it serve?
Don't know, but it was unnecessary and cruel. Sometimes it wasn't even prompted. Maybe our captors just got bored. Whatever it was, it always ended the same way. Anyone who made a sound, cried out, who dared to show their humanity, they were taken away and we never saw them again. Married couples had the worst of it, since the Thalmor would separate us out. Everyone knew what they were doing, but we couldn't lift a finger. Some of the guards would even walk past the bunkers deliberately and just smile. To have your heart's desire in reach, your very being screaming out to protect the one you love, and you can't do a thing. Another time, one sadistic mage in particular forced us all to watch as he flayed the scales off an Argonian with his dagger. Heard he's an emissary now, toasting with the nobles in Alinor.
Jesus Christ, this, alright. You know, at first I was a little, I don't know, like, Jesus, the story, goddamn. This mercenary offered them none in return, but you survived, that does account for something. Nah, dude, that sucks, I'm sorry.
Would they watch on, I wondered. Not just my kinsmen, but all of Tamriel. Everyone knew what was happening, knew it was wrong, but they did nothing. Why? Because in the end, it's not the Thalmor who we struggle against, but ourselves. And apathy, traveler, is death. Even now, here in the free north, no one pays any mind when someone gets taken in the night, whisked away to an untimely end in Northwatch. Life just goes on.
Jesus, and how'd you escape in the end?
I didn't. I spent a better part of 2 years in that cursed place. 2 years. Small amount of time for some, but many good people went behind those gates. Few returned. By the time the resistance rolled through, the Great War had already ended. The Dominion was pulling its forces back. Talks had begun over the Concordat. All very neat for the nobles in Imperial City, but they hadn't lived through what we'd seen. Those who could still stand ran to the gates, braced strangers. So glad to see anyone other than a cursed Altmer. Many were so weak, however, they couldn't even stand up. They just stared at you. Hollow, empty eyes.
And what about you?
I was fortunate enough to have some strength left. My leg had been broken in a beating, but I could still walk. The moment I stepped out of the gates, I'm not ashamed to admit that I cried. I wept for my brothers and sisters, for our home, for all that had perished at the Dominion's hands. It was morning then, looking out at the sun poking over the edge of the horizon, illuminating the sands. It was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Freedom. They had beaten us, they'd tortured us, but they hadn't broken us. After everything we endured, there was victory in that, I think. I stayed to help my kinsmen nurse those who were in need of care back to health, or at least ease their passing. Bit by bit, the camp was torn down and we scattered to the winds along with it. Nothing remains of what stood there now.
Thank you for trusting me with your story. God damn.
You're very welcome. But we've been here for a while, no? I'm sure you'd wish to return to the road, or whatever it is you adventurers do. You were kind to listen to an old fool indulge in some memories. The older you get, the more you'll realize that's all you have. Take care, traveler. And, as a friend of mine used to say, may the road lead you to warm sands.
God, dude, what the hell? Alright, so this
to see her again.
God damn, I feel so bad for this dude. Alright, Jesus. Yeah, at first I was like, come on, let's get this over with. But that was actually a really good story. This episode ran pretty long, a little longer than normal.
Going to die in bed anyway.
God, dude. Alright, well, that is, I guess that's it for this episode. Me, Lucine, and Thistle here made it down to Riverwood, got a little money. As soon as we can get... Actually, I think we have enough. We're probably going to go to Whiterun and get a carriage, wagon, whatever the hell, a ride into Riften. We're going to go bribe that guard, and we're going to pick up an ego. And then we'll have our little gang together. As far as companions, I want to keep it limited to 2 at a time. Maybe 1. If it starts getting like really easy, then I'll drop it down to 1. But I do like an ego. I know most of his like companion features and what he says and does and what exactly comes with that. Lucine is new. I've never used him before, so we're definitely going to be keeping him around, even though he is weaker than an ego. But yeah, so far it seems like they die pretty quick. I die pretty quick, so I think having 2 of them is really going to help just us in combat, so we're not dying every 2 minutes, because I'd really prefer to not do that. So yeah, next episode we're going to find an ego. That's the goal anyways. Thank you guys for watching, and me, Thistle, and Lucine here, we'll see you next time.